Beloved hearts of love, I, Lord Maitreya, offer you the love, the support, and greetings of the ascended host who live in the fifth dimension of our planet Earth. All of us are watching the current events unfolding in your realm. I come this day to warn you. Perhaps that is strong terms. So I shall say, I come this day to advise you that there is a battle that loometh in the horizons of your world. It is not like any battle or war that has been in the past. There have certainly been too many wars and battles in your world. The battle that cometh is a battle between the forces of light and those who willingly serve the forces of darkness through treachery, deceit, and hatred. It is not a battle where we shall raise our swords. It is a battle that all of us together shall become so armed in being a powerhouse of light that all who serve the shadows of darkness shall find themselves running. And they will soon find that there is no place to run to. They will turn and face your light, our light. And they will either surrender to that light, come over to the light, or they will be consumed by that light. It is their decision. And so, as in many of the ascended host who have come through these broadcasts, ultimately we seek to prepare you, to assist you. In past centuries, students or initiates who found the ancient mystery schools, especially the one in the Himalayas that I was principal of for centuries of time. And if those students or initiates were accepted in, they quickly learned of the necessity of self-discipline and the use of their attention. Once these ones were taught of the hidden light within their physical heart, light that is sourced from the higher individualized I am God presence, which we referred to at that time as the magic presence. And students were taught of the infinite love, the wisdom, the strength and power of that magic presence that had always been there, unleashed, unharvested in their lives and the lives of the mass of the people. Now, just like back in the ancient mystery schools in the Himalayas, and they are now closed, you, beloved students of life, must prepare yourselves to do more. Yes, to do more. To hold steadfastly to the acknowledgement and acceptance of this magic presence within your hearts that for too long has been a sleeping splendor. It is through continuously returning your attention back to that magic presence acknowledging, accepting, and inviting that presence to become more active in your life that you have been given. That you will find that you will begin to unleash that wondrous presence into your lives on earth in ways that you have yet to experience. As all of you study, there are many spiritual resources that you have discovered. And it is time now, with renewed fervor, to strengthen yourselves with those many spiritual resources. This is what is required now, continuously, for all of you to get through the current viral storm in your world, with the recognition, as Mother Akasha has already informed you, things may get worse in your world before things get better. And for things to get better, more people must awaken now to the truth of their spiritual nature and become aware of how their current states of consciousness is creating the dire mess that is in the world. People must change, must awaken, must become conduits of greater love, light, a greater source of inspired solutions the world requires at this time. Inasmuch as the ancient mystery schools, especially those hidden within the Himalayas, have been closed, your lives on earth are one mighty schoolroom of learning and discovering, and the time is now. The people of earth must awaken to their truthful spiritual natures, discover the truth of how they are mass creating the realities that are being manifest and are unfolding upon your planet. For each of you, for those of you who have awakened and continue to spiritualize your lives, your journeys, raise your consciousness and thought, feeling, substance, and vibration, so that the problems that are in the outer world do not touch your lives directly. Yet you will all find there are future decisions that all of you will be forced to make regarding viruses, vaccines, and even more decisions that have not yet come to the attention of the people of earth. And now, behind all of this, there are preparations by those who seek to control the world in their selfish and deceitful ways. And while they prepare to fill this world with their hateful preparations, bringing greater harm to humanity, all of us, we seek to work hand in hand with all of you, that you who serve the light that you are fully prepared to meet this final battle of darkness that is in the world. Certainly for all of you awakened, that hidden inner sleeping splendor in your hearts has become active, has become a powerful, greater source of love, wisdom, and power. Yet much more of that love in all its wisdom, strength, and power, each of you must now generate, must now harvest, must now have fully active in your lives. Do you not realize you will require that inner wisdom, which also comes with an inner strength, fully acting in your present and your future lives? A presence that just guides you perfectly in your decisions as you continue to live life upon your earth, to fulfill your higher purpose and your destiny, and to assist in turning the direction of the I Am starseed towards greater light. As I stated, only by being steadfast in returning your attention to that magic presence every day are you going to avail yourselves of its inner love, wisdom, and power. Everything you are going to require to get through the various world storms and a battle that is certainly looming upon the horizon. So I would recognize you, beloved, precious students of life. I would recommend that you harness your own self-discipline and establish an even greater pattern of entering your spiritual protocols, establishing perhaps a daily pattern where we can help you by your effort to harvest, make active more of the love, the wisdom, the strength, and the power that has always been there hidden within your hearts. And so I encourage you today to establish a daily pattern of 5 times a day for 5 minutes. To stop what you're doing, quiet yourselves, anchor your attention to your heart, acknowledge the magic presence within, and welcome its love, wisdom, strength, and power to become fully, not partially, fully active in the life you have been given. Invite its presence to guide you in all your decision making, to be fully active within your own outer consciousness as you go on about your day. Thence, after you have communed with your magic presence, hold silence for a couple of moments, just a couple of minutes, open and receptive. And it is in that 2 minutes of silence, the magic presence within your heart and all the power it offers can be unleashed in greater measure. The entire process can be done in 5 minutes. And if you wish to be untouched by the mess of human creation that is in the world at this time, then do this 5 times a day throughout your day and evening. 5 times a day for 5 minutes. I know you have other spiritual protocols, but I and the mighty Saint Germain, we have, as avatars, as ascended beings, we have great authority over the magic presence that abides in every physical heart. And you will draw to you yourself, you will draw us. Anyone who uses this term, the magic presence within their hearts, and takes up this daily exercise, you will attract our presence to you. And then we will step in and assist you to unleashing that presence in your lives. That is 25 minutes a day, precious hearts, to hold steadfastly to that magic presence that will never fail you once you truly acknowledge and accept its acting presence in your lives. This must be done every day, several times a day, with faith and joy in your lives. For I say unto you, let there be joy now, and realizing that with all that is occurring in this world at this time, hear me well, I, Lord Maitreya, prepare yourselves. You are being called into action at this time. Action to arm yourselves with the full God power to help you maneuver through these current and future storms. You are being called, precious hearts, to suit up. Prepare yourselves, for the light shall cometh through your hearts, and united with our light, that light will disarm the dark and discord that is in the outer world. The more your attention to that magic presence gains momentum, the more you enter your meditations to avail yourselves of the God presence, you are building an armor of love, strength, and power of such cosmic light. The world will no longer be able to fasten its grip upon you. I say unto you, precious hearts, that are those who seek to control humanity, and they have stepped up their plans by 30 years because the greed has taken over them. Therefore, together, let us step up our plans. For the hour has arrived, beloved hearts of life, of love. Your destiny is to prevail. You are called now to be and express the light of God that never fails, Become the love of God that always fulfills, and be now to the world the truth of God that always prevails. Life does not call forth another battle between forces of good and evil, another of the old-fashioned, old type of battle between forces of lightness and darkness, where swords and gunpowder and nuclear weapons are used. No, 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 my dear friends of the light. Together, we shall not battle the current forces of darkness upon your planet. Together, all of you have turned towards the light, doing everything you can to continue to awaken. And together with my dear friends of the light, Mighty Victory, Saint Germain, Lady Nada, Jesus Christ, Mary Magdalene, Archangel Michael, Beloved Kuan Yin, Lord Kutumi, just to name a few. In other words, precious hearts, all of us, ascended and free, we are coming to assist you. We may be invisible for a while yet, and it is better it be that way, considering the plans of the dark side. We are coming, all of us, to assist you to become such a blazing powerhouse of cosmic light that together, your light and our light, we shall not battle the petty forces of darkness in your world. We will lay down the swords, yet we shall overwhelm them. We shall overcome them, for together we represent the cosmic light of God that never fails. Precious hearts, there have been too many wars, too many battles in your world, all disguised with some reason to go to war. Yet I, Maitreya, say unto you, nonsense. All wars and battles are battles between those who love the light and those who hate the light. It is the way we see it. So, beloved, precious students of light, I am Lord Maitreya. I am not known to be a soft touch. I know I am stern, yet there is reasons for that. So it is time to get your cosmic armor on. Ready yourselves. In your personal life, become a blazing presence of light, cosmic light, so bright the darkness of the outer world treachery cannot come near you. Face the resurrection of the eastern sun as it rises each morning. Call upon your godparents, mighty Helios and Vesta of your physical sun, that as you face their sun's presence, to make of you a powerhouse, your own Son's presence to the world. Together, I say unto you, the time has come to chase out the darkness in your world. And let those who seek deceit, who seek to control this world with their own nefarious plans, as all of us come a blazing presence of light, let them run from you. Those who are willing servants of selfishness, treachery, and hatred, who seek to run this world, they will run, precious hearts. But as millions and millions and millions of you arm yourselves with the strongest and greatest armor, the magic presence, the cosmic light, the sacred fire, you will come to see that all those who serve darkness and selfishness, all those who seek to control the world, the day will come sooner rather than later. You will see these ones running with their tail between their legs, running away from your light, our light. I, Maitreya, say, let them run, because they will soon find out there is no place to run to. And then they will stop running. They will turn back to you. They will feel the love that pours through your light, our light. They will either surrender their darkness into the light and set themselves free, or they shall be consumed by that light. The decision will be theirs. Meanwhile, precious hearts, use this time. Use whatever spiritual path you have found. Continue to study, meditate, expand your consciousness. Increase your energy, your vibrations. And know, precious heart, that everyone on earth now who consciously turns towards the light, seeks to awaken, will be given all assistance to fulfill their destiny. The highest state of consciousness to achieve, that state of consciousness that all of us, ascended and free, have achieved. You can call it divine consciousness, you can call it Christ consciousness. It is there for each of you to reach up to, for each of you to enter the sacred silence and surrender yourselves and allow your life, your mind, your feelings, your body to be consumed by Christ consciousness. And in doing so, in these days and weeks and months that you have, making yourselves a glorious, individualized Son's presence of cosmic light. I echo the words of Jesus Christ and of Mother Akasha. You are not here on earth to worship God. You are here to express God. Yes, offer your love, your praise, your gratitude to the Greater every day. Yet inquire of yourselves of all ways that you can express God's nature in greater measure. I say unto you, the darkness and plans, nefarious plans of a few, we see it all now. And we see their energies building in the east. Yet these ones know not of the son of even pressure, the resurrecting sun that rises in the east each morning. And they know not those who have a treacherous and deep deceitful nature. They know not of the cosmic power, the light, the love, the wisdom, and the strength and power that each of you shall harvest in your lives this year. Yes, there is a final battle that is coming between the forces of light and darkness. Yet this battle that I speak of is not a battle of swords and gunpowder or nuclear weapons. It is a battle in which those of us, those of you, and all of us come prepared. We come the light of God that never fails. And we shall become a vanguard of light that shall surround planet Earth. We shall become Earth and human beings' greatest defenses. And as those who serve darkness and hatred with all their treachery, as their nefarious plans are quickly revealed to the people of earth, all of us, you awake, us on the other side, ascended in tree, together, our light shall fan out across the world of planet Earth. And those who serve dark means and forces, they will run. That time has come. I, Lord Maitreya, I urge you, listen to your spiritual teachers, the ascended masters that you have placed your faith in. Arm yourselves. That which is not the light, and all its greed, has made a decision to step up its nefarious plans. Together, all of you awakened, and all of us living in the ascended master realms, we will come together armed and the light will prevail. And the period of peace on earth shall begin and be the fulfillment of this new seventh golden age. I am Maitreya, and if you call upon myself or any others of the ascended host, they are all capable, and just ask us, Master, help me, prepare me to increase my own cosmic armor of light. I will answer your call. I remain your humble and your faithful servant. And in these days, we are here to arm you in the faithful, most magnificent light of God. And may the love of that light fulfill itself in you. For together, we will say to what is not the light, we are ready. Namaste, my dear, dear friends of the light. Namaste. You are not alone. You are loved. Namaste. Namaste. Namaste.